Hello everybody, this is Hal, and I'm going to kind of be going over the basic little things that you can do to improve yourself in Clash Empires. So first things first, obviously I've done a lot of upgrading. That's the first thing that you can really do to push yourself forward. By upgrading these buildings as high as they can go, you can train higher tier troops. Now, the Ghost Guard, which is this guy right here, usually I will train a large amount of him because of his defensive stats, which is obviously its own thing. You can decide to go attack, but obviously a lot of us are going defense currently. So one little bit you guys might want to keep an eye on is your research. So each amount of research that you do will obviously increase your power by a tiny amount, but the amount that you actually get is really strong. So for example, up here, I have a city troops defense. That increases my defense by 5. Just right there is +5, and everything stacks together. So, a couple of the things I've noticed that people haven't quite caught yet is either your achievement tab down here at the bottom left. Go through here and you unlock different items. Your gear, obviously, that's something that not a lot of people have messed with much, but they have an idea. One thing I want to point out to you guys, though, in particular that I've picked up on, is there is a bug in the development. The training speeds in your talent development tab, they don't speed up your training, they actually extend it by that amount of time. So there's a 25 here and a 5 here and a 25 there. 25 total, let's just call it that. So what it actually does is it makes your troops train that much longer. So for example, a typical T6 troop set for me takes about 13.5 hours. It's taken 16 because of this. Just a little thing to look out for. Do not invest into that. I've tried contacting the developers about it, and they aren't exactly understanding. So one of the biggest things I notice people aren't messing with is their heroes. As you see, I have a bunch of heroes unlocked. However, when it comes to the actual use of the heroes, you need to have them appointed. These ones are the ones that give you the actual buffs. Your general can be any of the guys that you have. However, the other ones have to have the specialty symbol underneath their letter. So this one is an S grade Alexander. It has a little archery icon, which means it can be the archer commander. This one has a little wheel above it, meaning it's the only one that could be a siege. This one has a shield, which is guard. This one is cavalry. So these ones directly influence your power. So for example, right here, it will say your hero power. Mine's 1.927 in terms 1,927,000. So obviously that's a lot of power, and the stats that it gives you are put directly underneath of it. So you go and see a point in this list right here at the very bottom, explains each stat that you get from just this group of heroes. And obviously it all stacks up over time. Now when it comes to actual farming in the desert, you want to find hero XP so you can level up quickly with the heroes. Your goal is to get them all to 20 ASAP. So you'll hit like the little search tab. You want to find something you can hit. Let's just go for this guy right here. Throw a quick little wave at him. I don't think it'll pass because he has a bunch of T7s. But if it passes, you get a whole bunch of XP. And I'm going to separate this into 2 videos because it makes me wait after a 5-minute time limit. So I will show you how this ends up for this. And as you see, I won. It's moving everything. And I gained 8,339 experience from that. I'll wrap this up in the next video for you guys. Deuces.